freshmen this year have stepped in and really just eliminated that problem, doing the right plays at the right time.
I mean, it certainly seems like an uphill battle for this team, but Trisha Fabi is one of the best coaches at this university.
Bobcats hosting Arizona State. We'll start with this power play.
But she's strong. Good Lord, I saw her lifting one time. She could squat 3 of me. Like,
oh, well, 7 of me then.
Hi guys.
Welcome back. Everyone wants a cute, candid picture that they can post on their Instagrams, but are these pictures truly candid? These off guards, are they real?
We asked people what goes on to plan that perfect Instagram picture. Let's take a look.
Hi guys, I'm Kayla.
And I'm Danielle.
And today we're going to be looking at our Instagrams that are not so candid, kind of planned.
Yeah,
All right,
planned.
Talk about yours. What do we got here?
So this was on top of the Metropolitan Museum of Art rooftop, and I went with my 2 friends, and it was so nice out. We're just like, hey, let's do a photo shoot.
How could you not?
Yeah, so like I took this photo maybe like over 10 times and at like different angles, different poses, and I finally came out with this shot.
I would say, I could see that someone would just like take it without you noticing, you know? Like looking behind you, just kind of hanging out, but really, you planned that.
Alex, do you remember this day?
I do remember that day fondly.
Yeah, we took a trip to see a good friend of ours up in Vermont, and we went to her dairy farm. And there were cows everywhere, and I was like, I just have to take a picture with the cow. So the problem with the cows are they just kind of sit there and they're not really feeling it. So I was like, move over, and the cow was like, no. So like there was nothing I could do. So I was like, how now, brown cow? Like, what are you gonna do about it? It was like, I'm not moving. So I kind of just had to improvise.
This looks like it was very posed, a cute picture and everything with my avocado toast, but no. First of all, this took about 10 tries, with me holding the cup in different positions, different angles and everything. And then right after this picture was taken, I actually dumped this cup of coffee all over my shirt.
Oh no.
So we had to go to CVS, get Tide to go, and try to fix it up before the concert.
This picture is of Alex and I. It is very much planned. I don't think it could have gotten any more planned than how we took it. We were walking down the street and we're like, let's look at each other and laugh. And we got this. You know, it kind of looks candid. At one point, it just kind of got awkward, so we probably were legitimately laughing because it's like, this is so weird, you know, walking down the street laughing for a picture.
I mean, for the record, when I did see this picture, I thought it was candid, so you did a great job.
All right, well, we did it correctly then.
This is from the Q30 holiday party last December. Myself, Carrie Anaka, who is then the executive producer of Quinnipiac Tonight, now president of Quinnipiac Film Society. We had a photo booth set up and we took full advantage of it, went full out with the hats and the props that we had. I absolutely love this picture paired with my ugly Christmas sweater that had a little gingerbread with his foot eaten off. So it was definitely a really fun time and a really great memory from Q30 last year.
I went home for May weekend actually to see some dogs, and I mean, clearly it was worth it. But the pug wouldn't stop moving, so we couldn't take pictures of it. We had to take a video, and then I had to screenshot the video and put it into a collage, but I feel like it was worth it. It's a pretty cute
Some
picture.
candids take a lot of work.
It took way too long, but I mean, the dog was adorable, so it needed to go on my Instagram.
Those are our candid pictures, not so candid, you know, whatever you may think. That's all we have from us. So back to you guys at the desk.
There has been an exciting Disney Channel announcement recently.
Sarah Diajamo has that and more with this week's entertainment news updates.
Thanks, guys. Raven-Symoné will be gazing into the future once again. On Thursday, Disney Channel announced that they will be releasing a new spin-off of That's So Raven. This series is currently untitled, but we do know that the show will have Raven as a divorced mom of a son and daughter. One of her children will have her psychic ability, but we don't know which one or who will be playing the children. Symoné says that she is excited and encourages anyone who would like to be on the show to sign up for auditions. Next, everyone has been dying to know what is going on with Kendall Jenner. A sneak peek of Sunday's Keeping Up with the Kardashians episode showed the 20-year-old model admitting that she has not been feeling well. In an on-camera interview, she said that she wakes up in the middle of the night unable to move. Jenner also admits from suffering from anxiety due to a condition that she has called tryphobia, which means that she has a fear of objects with small holes. Kris Jenner says that she suspects that this is the cause of the symptoms, but Kendall says that something is seriously wrong. And finally, it's that time of year again where celebrities apologize for their offensive Halloween costumes. This year, Hilary Duff and her boyfriend, Jason Walsh, dressed up as a pilgrim and Native American. People took to Twitter to express their outrage over the costumes, calling them ignorant, racist, and out of touch. Duff tweeted that she was sorry for offending people, and admitted that their costumes were not well thought out. Walsh also made an Instagram post to apologize, saying that he did not mean to disrespect. That's all I have for this week's entertainment news update. Back to you guys at the desk.
All right, that's all the time we have. Now let's see what's going on with trending on Twitter.
Well, right now we are going to play a name game. So I'm going to show you guys some towns from Massachusetts, and you guys are going to guess how to pronounce them. So, let's see the first one. All right, guess how to pronounce it. And I'll tell you after what the actual way to pronounce it is.
Billerica?
I was thinking Billerica.
It's actually pronounced Billerica.
Okay.
Billerica.
Close enough, close enough. All right, we'll see if we can redeem ourselves with the next one.
Oh, this was definitely in Shrek. I should know this. Wait.
It's pronounced just like if you think of the way
Gloucester. No, it was in Shrek. This looks super familiar.
Gloucester.
It's
Gloucester.
actually Gloucester.
We were close.
Yeah, Massachusetts, we just go by our own. We don't abide by the rules of English, the way that you pronounce things. All right, let's go to the next one and see if we can get this one.
Okay.
Okay. Liam Minster.
Lau. Lau-Minster.
Lemonster.
Wow, it was actually quite close. Wow.
Yeah, just ignore the O. We don't acknowledge that. All right, the next one, we'll see if we can do this one.
I'm not going to even try, Dora. Go for it.
Matapoise.
Not horrible.
very French.
Matapoiset.
Oh. We can just say I said in.
That's a Native American one.
I tried to say in French.
Yeah. Close enough. Close enough. All right, let's see the next one. See if we can do this one.
Okay. Haverhill.
That seems like the logical way, right?
Haverhill.
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 What?
Like I said, just disregard.
So disregard all the vowels.
Disregard all.
Okay.
Just don't even
All right.
think about the letters.
Zoom over the vowels.
Honestly, half the time they don't even matter.
Wow. Worcester.
Close. Worcester. That was the closest we've gotten so far. Worcester. A lot of people think it's like Worcester. No, it's Worcester. All right, we'll see the next one. I think the next one's probably one of the easier ones. Okay, well, did you guys see what it was?
No. Oh,
Okay, we're gonna do this one then.
Barnstable.
Yes.
Yes!
I thought
High
that
five.
one would be the easiest one. Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, so what's trending on Twitter? Tell us
All
more about
right.
it.
This weekend, there were celebrities galore at Entertainment Weekly's Pop Fest. Fans shared photos of themselves with their favorites. AEW Pop Fest. Celebrities shares videos of themselves at the event, as well as pictures with fellow stars. Pop Fest was a 2-day festival that highlighted the best in movies, TV, music, and pop culture. Some of the attendees included Eddie Redmayne, Lea Michele, Emma Roberts, the cast of Grey's Anatomy, and Tyler Posey, to name a few. Hashtag World Series has been trending as the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago Cubs battle it out to clinch the title of 2016 World Series champions. On Sunday night at Wrigley Field in Chicago, the Indians have the chance to become champions if they can win their 4th game in the series. Fans of both teams shared selfies at the field, and people shared their pick of who would be the winner. This World Series has been especially exciting this year, as the Chicago Cubs have not won the World Series in a record 108 years. Leonardo DiCaprio's climate change documentary, hashtag Before the Flood, was also trending this weekend. The documentary premiered on Sunday night on the National Geographic Channel. The documentary focuses on DiCaprio's 3-year journey exploring climate change and what we must do today in order to prevent catastrophic destruction of our planet. By using the hashtag #BeforeTheFlood, Twitter users were actively donating $1 to Pristine Seas and $1 to the Wildlife Conservation Society, and up to $50,000 total to each organization. That's all for this week's trending topics. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks,
It's Marissa. After the break, we debate topics about Netflix, class registration, and of course, food.
We'll be right back.
I could really go for a Ray and Mike's sub right now.
Come to Ray and Mike's and try our Philly chicken and cheese for just over $4. Giant cheesesteak subs and mouth-watering boar's head sandwiches for as low as $4.75. Qcash accepted just a mile down the road on Whitney, here at Ray and Mike's.
This week's trending topic is #that. We are your source for Quinnipiac entertainment news.
Netflix seems to be creating more and more original content, from fictional TV series to documentary series and movies. Some people might buy Netflix just for the access to these shows that they can't find anywhere else. But other people prefer watching other content that Netflix offers, such as older TV shows. We asked students if they watch Netflix originals or shows from other networks. Let's see what they had to say.
I usually watch shows from other networks just because I tend to watch old shows that I've seen before.
Probably shows from other networks, except for Stranger Things. Is that Netflix original? I love Stranger Things.
Shows from other networks, of course. Friends, that's what I'm watching now. Friends, it's a go-to show.
I don't think I have a preference. It takes me a long time to find something to watch most of the time, unless it's a series that I like. But other than that, I don't have a preference, no.
When I watch Netflix, it's really a toss-up of what I watch. It's whatever grabs my attention. There have been some really good Netflix originals that I've enjoyed, but I also really like watching old shows that aren't airing anymore, but that are on Netflix.
You know, Dora, I haven't watched Netflix in over 6 months.
Do you not have time?
It's not that I don't have time, it gets so boring. Like, we all know Orange
Why
is
don't you stab me? Why? Just
Orange is the New Black. It's such a popular show. I only watch it for that. But other than that, I find no use for Netflix. I'm a huge Hulu fan now.
You're a huge what?
Hulu.
Oh, Hulu. I'm actually starting to get latched on to Xfinity because, since Halloween just passed, they had all of the original Halloween movies from Disney. So did that binge. But in terms of Netflix originals, I don't watch Orange is the New Black, which is, I know, a very popular one. But I have watched Daredevil, and the first season I loved, second season I did not like. Jessica Jones I thought was awful. Didn't get a chance to watch Luke Cage. I'm a huge comics fan, so I watch all the comics on there. Besides that, I think the Netflix original movies aren't that bad compared to some of the other movies that Netflix puts out there.
But I must say, I really enjoy watching my old childhood shows again.
Yeah.
And just understanding them better 5-6 years later. And
the thing about Netflix though is that they don't really leave it on there for long, and they don't leave the good ones on there for long. They leave the ones that nobody wants to watch.
No.
It's quite annoying.
Yeah.
But
I'm excited for Gilmore Girls on Netflix. That's coming up again.
I don't watch that.
Dora, everyone's talking about it.
What?
Everyone's talking about it.
What about Friends? I think that's more of a useful thing to talk about. That's a good show.
Yeah.
It's around that time in the semester where students make their schedules. One struggle that students, even myself, have when selecting classes in the time the course is offered. It seems like students have to end up choosing the lesser of two evils, like suffering in a night class or getting up before the sun comes up to make it to their 8 a.m. Neither of them are ideal, but which is worse, an 8 a.m. or a Thursday night class? Let's see what some students had to say.
I would rather have a Thursday night class because I am not a morning person by any means, and getting up really early, I think that my best work would not be done for that class, and that feels unfair to the teacher that I would be handing in my lower quality work than work that I have done for a class that is at night.
Probably an 8 a.m. because I'm an RA and I like to take duties on Thursday nights because they're easier than Friday and Saturday nights.
Probably a Thursday night class because I like to sleep and I don't really go out on Thursday nights.
A Thursday night class for sure. I cannot wake up that early.
I'd have to go Thursday night class because, you got to give yourself some time to relax after, Monday through Wednesday.
So since you're a senior, I know you have priority, so you probably didn't really have this struggle, but when you did, would you prefer to take a night class or an 8 a.m.?
Oh, I still have that struggle. I do have an 8 a.m. and I would choose a Thursday night class any day.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you finish and you just get back and just relax. Whereas for an 8 a.m., it's just such a hassle. At least for a Thursday night class, I can stay up late and then relax. But for 8 a.m., it's impossible.
Honestly, I'd rather 8 a.m. because I'm a morning person personally, so I get up before the sun does anyways, so might as well. And I've had an 8 a.m. every semester, so my body's already used to it. And if I'm not at my 8 a.m. and at my internship, either way I have to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, so why not? And I don't know, all of the night classes are 3 hours, and I don't know about you, but sitting in a 3-hour class is such a drag. I'd rather sit in a 15-minute or a minute 15 8 a.m. class over a night class.
I enjoy my 3-hour classes. I learn so much, and they're once a week, so the weeks just go by super fast. Well, we all have our favorite go-to chain restaurants. Some popular ones include Panera, Chipotle, or Buffalo Wild Wings. However, there are some privately owned gems out there with their own magic as well. Sometimes the hype of these chain restaurants get annoying and you need something different for a change. We asked students what their favorite places to go to eat are. Is it the popular go-tos or is it the not-so-known classics? Let's see what students had to say.
When I go out to eat, I tend to prefer privately owned restaurants because I think the food is prepared better, and I have a really sensitive stomach, so when I eat, I don't want to be eating really heavily processed food.
Probably chains because I'm on a low budget.
Honestly, it really doesn't matter. I'm not much of an eater anyway. I'm really more of just an appetizer. So for me, it really doesn't matter.
I think I prefer chains just because I know what to expect when I go in.
Probably chains because I'm more used to them and know what kind of foods they have.
I am a big fan of IHOP. That is my go-to place. I love breakfast foods, but I don't know. I just think it's kind of risky with going to privately owned diners because you never know what you're gonna get.
Really, I like ethnic food. I like to try stuff from every culture, so I feel like it's just a little surprise if you go to a different privately owned restaurants. I'm from New York City, and I know you are as well.
Yeah.
There's tons of them.
I'm just that risk, of getting disappointed. I can't deal with it because then I have to be petty and go on Yelp and give them a really bad rating.
That's why Yelp is there, though.
That's true, but then why is the restaurant still open?
No, I always make sure to check reviews before I go to a restaurant.
Understandable. Coming up, we have our weekly selfie video and Snapchat that. Stay with us.
Good evening and welcome to Sports Pause.
In the end, we're here to win the championship this year.
Jess Fontaine now has that. She's going to take a ripper off the post, but she's going to come back.
And my number one, hold your applause, Bobcats fans, is Quinnipiac.
All right, Victoria, you know what time it is. It's top 5 plays of the week.
My favorite time.
have been scheduling for classes all week long, so we asked Q30 members to recommend a class that they've enjoyed. Let's see what they said.
Hey, hashtag that. So, easy UC electives you can take. I'm not sure if I can give you a class because I don't really pick by the class. I like to choose my UC electives by the teacher. I like to take an easier teacher, less homework, easier quizzes or online quizzes, things like that, because I think that's just more beneficial to my grade point average. Not quite to my education, but when it comes to UCs, I don't quite mind about the learning aspect more as the GPA aspect, you know what I'm saying?
Hi, it's Alex, and an easy UC elective that I recommend taking is psychology. If you don't mind memorization, it's a really cool class, and if anything, it'll help you answer Jeopardy questions.
Hi, it's Amy. The elective that I recommend taking is stagecraft because it's really fun and the professor's really nice, and you get to make the set for the play during the semester.
Hey guys, it's Brenna. An easy class that I've taken is History 111. It's mostly online and it's super easy.
Hey everyone, an easy class that I recommend taking is I believe it's 150 with Betsy Rosenblum. It's public speaking. It's literally the easiest class ever. You only have I want to say 3 presentations the whole semester. It's an easy A, definitely recommend.
That is all the time we have for this week's episode. Check out the episode and others at q30television.com.
And you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at #thatQU. Thanks for watching.